Well, if you want to call it that. I guess this is probably just as good a time as any to give a bike introduction. To give everybody a idea of what we got going on here. So this here is my Motobecane Phantom 29 mountain bike. I bought this here probably about 10 years ago. It's a pretty good mountain bike, you know, it has SRAM components on it with mix of Shimano on the, you know, SRAM derailleurs, Shimano chain, Shimano cassette. It is hydraulic brake. It's got a Suntour front suspension. It's aluminum frame, and I bought it, probably used it maybe 2-3 times, and then my kids would borrow it from me all the time. Like, they actually had it for the longest time. So I decided I was going to make this my e-bike project here. So as you can see, I got a Bafang motor on it. Now, don't pay attention to all the cables and everything here right now, because like right now I just got stuff just loosely up here right now so I can figure out exactly what I'm going to do. This here, I believe, is what they call the EK01 or maybe the EKD01 display here. So it's just a small little display off to the side here. See, these are the power and assist buttons here. Looks like I'm at 69% battery right now. Now, I wasn't full charge when I left the house. Now, when I got here on the back, I bought this rack here. And I bought this rack specifically because, first of all, it has a shelf in here for an e-bike battery. Now, I actually have 2 of these batteries. These are 30 amp hour batteries, so I can stack 2 of them. Now, why do I have 2 of them? Because I actually have another device that's sitting right back here. This device allows me to connect 2 batteries, and this here will, depending on the state of charge of the battery, will determine which one is going to switch on and send voltage to the motor controller and everything. And then it has a common charging port right here. So this is how I'm going to be able to use 2 batteries on this bike. Which will be one of my next experiments, is to get an idea of exactly how far one of these batteries will allow me to go. Now, to give you an idea on expectations, the other mountain bikes or the other e-bikes that I've been riding have a 17.5 amp hour battery, and I always carry a spare. So that's 35 amp hours between 2 batteries. This one battery is 30 amp hours, and I have 2 of them. So that means I have 60 amp hours available of battery. So I would venture to say that I should be able to get 150 to 200 miles out of these batteries. Now, that is provided that these batteries are truly 30 amp hour rated, which that's what the decal says, that's what I paid for, that's what I purchased. So that's what I'm looking forward to testing, is the longevity of these. Now, if you also recall, on this bike here, this here used to be a quick release, just like the one up front, and I converted this here to a solid axle. And the reason for that is because this is where I need to bolt on my solar trailer. My trailer hitch goes right on here and it bolts on here. So that's why I converted this to a solid axle. So that'll help with that. A couple other things I got going on here is I bought these Maxxis Metro Pass. These are some heavy duty tires. They're actually pretty heavy. They're thorn proof. They're actually made for e-bikes. They got a pretty slick tread pattern, and it's a 2-inch wide So it should be really efficient on the road and very durable. So we're gonna have to see how these hold up as well. What else do I got going on here? Well, I got a couple other things coming for this bike here. I did order a new handlebar, so we're gonna go a little bit wider, and then I did a 50 millimeter rise so that I can get the height up just a little bit more. And of course I got some new grips coming. And this here is going to be our e-bike that we're going to use for our solar trailer. So this is the bike.